Okay, smoke. 6, 7. Sorry. I gotta be a little bit more active today because I need to be louder. Because I need to do volume checks. Pretty much what happened was, I again had issues. Yeah, I know news. Number one, Oaken Tower was lagging like crazy. Not the game, not even in the preview of the recording, but in the final product of the recording, which is like a first time, like I understood it with Potato. You know, stuff goes crazy sometimes. But Oaken Tower? Really? Like on the start screen? Before I even click on ranked? What? And the second one was, and that is the bigger issue, I did a recording of another game, and before that it already existed, but it was never that bad. You know what, we go healing. Because I just need a video, like it doesn't have to be good, I will probably not even upload it, it's for myself to check. But it was a problem I had noticed before, that sometimes my voice übersteuert. Okay, so that means that, you know when you get like really loud and you notice your microphone sounds as if it's about to break, like on the ear of the other people? That is what I mean, where it sounds really horrible. So what I've done now is, I've changed settings yet again. I've changed the USB port where I plug it in to be like a really good one. Because I remember there was something that caused issues there. And the next thing I did is, I moved it. And I hope it works because there's a third issue with the microphone, which is when I am very quiet, it gets really quiet, to which you would say, but Dex, isn't that how it's supposed to be, right? Isn't that like literally the meaning of the word? You wouldn't be wrong. However, that usually was never a big deal. Like it wasn't a lot. That is insane, by the way. It wasn't a lot, it was just like a little tiny difference, like maybe at most 10 decibels, even when I almost whispered. And the loudest was like, yeah, only 10 decibels louder. Now it's more like a difference of 20 decibels. So when I get more quiet, like let's say a stupid moment happens and I get quiet, I'm almost on my music volume, which is usually so quiet you can't hear it in the background. So I need a more action voice video, that I can compare what it sounds like and how it's going. Okay, we level up, we look for more shields, perfect, beautiful, love it. We also have the debuff removal, which is great. So currently we are working on maxing this one here out. On day 6 we hope we get the holy encounter. We could also go for some other things. I think someone just knocked at the wall. It's 3 AM. Okay, usually no one should be able to hear this at all. So this is why I was fine with it, but I don't know if someone just, like, dropped something, or if I'm too loud. And I obviously don't want to bother anyone, you know. I'll just take the chart, like, I'll take the level, these are all horrible. So I'm gonna be more quiet now, I think that is also enough for testing. No, I shouldn't do this, I should be normal. Honestly, I don't need the debuff removal. Famous last words, by the way. Famous last words, as we all know. Okay, that could generate us money in the future. So your cooldown is almost maxed out, that is beautiful. Next up, I'll work on the Holy Sigil, though I may do the Brass Shield first, depending on how we are winning and losing. But I really like heal builds lately, I really love shield builds lately. Like you start with the Brass Shield, then you check out if on day 4 you get a double up. Even if not, I still check if I get the item that re-triggers the shields around it, and then I see if it works out, but I'm very flexible to not do it. Like I don't force it is what I want to say, perfect. So you're maxed out, because we go max rounds every single time. Yeah, you're just out. That is a shield item by the way, but we are not doing this, we are doing the healing. And I need to make sure that we max this out within 2 days, because we may get the 3-star upgrade. Okay, one more. Like, if you show it to me in the shop, this is already enough. I'm already happy. Wait, hold on. If I go into the fight, we're on day 8, then we go to day... That is too late. Scheiße. This hurts so much, but I have to do it. I have to do it. Okay, here. Bottom right. The reason we have to do it right now is... on the next day I can put a book there and we guarantee that we 2-star it. Right? And... okay. We guarantee that we 2-star it, and that is the important part here. And we can also upgrade the other things. So, there are multiple uses for this. Now, this is the slot where I want it in. The problem is, like, it's for the Holy Sigil, right? Do we still go for it? You know what, I'll do it again. You can't stop me. But did you notice we had, like, no money left, right? Yeah, okay, you're funny. I mean, I could have just used it then. But we'll get the book, and we'll be happy. I have to do this right now because I want to start getting the Holy Sigils copied for free. It's just an easy way to multiply your healing like stupid. And yes, we lost a little bit of money here, but is it really a big... we lost. We may actually be able to keep up with this, as insane as that sounds. I don't think so, but maybe. Nah, we don't. Dude, am I not a god? Now it will turn to a 3-star item in 2 days. Am I not a god? Okay. What else do we need? Honestly, debuff removal is probably still quite important. So I will do that. How's your cooldown doing? 1.6 seconds. That is actually insane. What we could do is this. But I think I will do this now. Because that is exactly why I prepared it the way it's prepared. I also want to get Lost Fragments. I also want to get the other one. But the other one would be here. But it may not be there. Let's go here. Okay. Perfect. That is already upgraded on the next day. That is also not bad. Nah, I don't care. I could actually just upgrade this right now. I could also do something really stupid. You know why that's so good? I can move any item there that we just have in our inventory that we want to duplicate. That is why that's so good. How's your cooldown doing? Not that great. That is at 3 seconds right now. Doesn't look like it, but we are playing on 2 times speed. So, yeah. I really hope this fixes my voice. Because if not, I honestly don't know what to do. Nah. Nice, but you're done. Oh. Okay, well that is not flawless. That is really not flawless, and I need the debuff removals. I could also just go for money, to be honest. Yeah, who cares? Let's go for money. I have to do this though. I will do this for 1 day, and that means I'll put these here, and then you here, and then you here, and that doesn't work out. You know what? Let's just see what happens, you know? We don't have to force it. That is beautiful. I want to have it over here, that is a lot better. But we can't change it, and we're about to upgrade this. I would really like to win this day though. And it looks like we will. Beautiful. You always want to have this on the item that gets triggered, because then when it triggers on its own, it also gets bonus triggers, right? And whether you have 2 times 1 or 1 times 2 is exactly the same story. Oh, I hope we don't reach the execute. Good. Okay. So how do we do this now? We have the cooldown. And then we will put the cooldown in again, even though we don't need that. I do have... oh, wow. Okay, maybe I don't need all of this. Maybe. I want to give this cooldown, though. I could also put this in and create even more copies. Sure. Sounds a little bit stupid, but sure. I need 1 more book. Yeah, okay, that is good enough. 2 books, we will have mass upgrades here, like we get 2 items every time we talk to this. After a fight. I mean, maybe we also talk to it. But do you see the healing? And the insane thing about the 3-star version is it keeps this healing forever. Yeah, the books have horrible cooldown. I need to work on that somehow. But I can move them up now. Like, we don't really need to give them multicast, though a Lost Fragment would be nice, for sure. Perfect. And I would say you're probably out. Right, we are still copying you. Do I care? Kind of. You're about to be done. Actually, not really. You know what? If you end up showing up, I'll go for you. Yeah, you didn't show up. Perfect. Waste of time. Let's give you cooldown, that's what I wanted to do. We will give you multicast because we have nothing else that we can do. Is that true? Because what I could do is... No, I can't do that. It has to be this way. Like, I wanted to move this up, but that doesn't work. Potion of Appearance. Oops. Accidentally clicked on that. Didn't want to do that. Really didn't want to do that. Just accidentally happened, you know. Accidents happen. We should be understanding of that. But do you see the healing? Now imagine we had crit healing, by the way. Now one thing that can genuinely happen is... The enemies have so many debuffs that you just die from it. So we need to get the Holy Shield. That is a requirement. The one that removes debuffs. I may actually lose here. Like, the burn damage will get very high. Okay, we did it. Beautiful. Bam. Holy Shield, you should be in here. You should be in here. Okay. Cool story, bro. Cool story. You're maxed out. That is beautiful. That means we can focus on you. We don't need to focus on this. You, I will actually keep that, but we'll upgrade you again. Unless we find the Holy Shield, then it gets put in there. Beautiful. That's not funny. Right. 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 Listen, we don't need that. Believe the decks. Trust the decks. I want the money first, then we give this cooldown. Why am I not leveling up? There we go. So this will now give +2 upgrades to this. So instead of 1, we'll get 3 items. Sadly only once. But you're maxed out, and this gives +1 income every time it triggers, and that is the insane part about it. Like, it's permanent bonus money, even if we sell it. And most other money makers in the game, they don't have this ability. Okay, I wanna keep these, I don't need these, I don't need a cooldown. Right, I'm looking for an item, I was just looking for lucky shops, but we need the debuff. Well, to be fair, we don't really need the debuff removal, but I'll take it. Okay, so you get removed. That means we could also do this, right? We give it multicast, yeah, that's good. I like it. We could put the item back in, but you don't want to overdo it. I mean, I do want to overdo it, but we don't need to overdo it. Nice, it's permanent. 3 times 4 is permanent, so it needs plus... Is it 3 times? Yeah, so it needs +3 multicast, then it triggers 12 times, and it can only trigger... Wait, that's not even correct. Okay, give me a moment. I'll explain to you after the fight. Okay. Unexpected. Very unexpected, even. We need a way to deal with that. Now you may ask, Dex, how do you deal with that? If you can't out-heal the enemies, what is the purpose in life? Scheiße, it's not in there. Wait, did I sell you? Did I sell the copy we got of this guy? I think yes. There is one answer to life. Not you. Come on. Come on. Perfect. I don't even know if they can scale fast enough, by the way. So, there's that. Perfect. Useless. You're 1 copy, you're 3 copies, you're 1 copy, you're 1 copy. You're 2 copies, so let's put it here. Now, the problem is we won't multicast this. Best case, we find a multicast potion. Realistically speaking, though, we won't. Okay. I'm keeping this. Oh god. Scheiße. Okay, that looks good. Mate, you need to hurry. They're scaling up. Mate, you really have to hurry. Do they actually scale up? Did my game just lag? My game is lagging. My game just lagged out. What just happened? What did I do to the poor game? Wait, I gotta rewatch that and check out what happened there. That was weird. Okay. I hate doing this, but I need to do it. We give this a little bit of multicast. We actually don't care all too much about it, but just a little bit, you know. Perfect. We need 1 more. Perfect. What just happened? There. Now it has no cooldown. That is the only very, very, very big issue of it. But this shouldn't be a big deal. Because keep in mind, like this is building up a ginormous amount of damage. Do I need anything else? No, let's go for lucky rolls. Okay. Okay. Holy moly. Permanently give it 50 health. Whenever you heal, permanently gain 4 damage and 8 heal, then trigger this. Alternatively... I mean, I kinda really wanna do that. But alternatively, I can give infinite multicast to everything. Okay. This is a bit dangerous. Like the one build we saw earlier may beat us, but I don't think... Okay, cute. Why do I see this guy so often? That's insane. Does he only get these runs? Like, does he... does he restart if he doesn't get merged? That is insane. Whenever I see this guy, he has a 3-star bow. Oh my god, you're maxed out. Like, you understand what that means, right? We can remove this. We don't need it anymore. We will now do this. And we need to give it cooldown. Or we just 3-star it. Hold on. Who said we can't have multiples of them? Probably a person with a brain. Luckily, that's not me. Crit is huge. For some reason, 4 items really confuse me. Luck. Beautiful. Shiny could be chests or income. Or that is also really good. Income. That is bonus money every single day. There's a chest. What else do we need? I mean, honestly speaking, I'll just go for lucky rolls. A Mimic Rod? Yeah, but by now we have way too much damage. That doesn't work anymore. Perfect. Let's go. And we are healing so much. I know what we should do. Okay, but I don't know if I can do it. But I know what we should do. We are looking for a very particular item. How did you only get 7? Oh, because the fight is over so fast. Oh no. Okay, that is good. I need multicast for this though. And I'm looking for a very, very, very particular item. That I somehow need to give cooldown. Multicast. Okay, you're out. Sorry, was nice knowing you. We wanna trigger this. And then we also upgrade this. Yes, it has been so long that I did this the last time. The reason why I sell these is Sometimes there are copy shops and they actually consider how many items you have of stuff. Okay, that's not bad. Sure. I can. Do I have the money for... I don't have the money for that though. Oh my god, we actually got it. So, you will get the multicast. Yeah, I'm really concerned that this guy will deal way too much damage. We got a big one. You know what, you're out. It was nice trying it out, you know. Here's the problem. Technically speaking, what I should do is, if I 3-star this, I should remove this. And you understand how dangerous that is, right? Because the problem is, we want to go for crit. And this will scale up our HP to a ridiculous degree. But this would just kill the enemies and stop all of that. Because this one crits. Right, so you want this in there, but this one also crits, so it will just one-shot the enemies and we get nothing. And this will be a typical issue of, I will probably keep this in the inventory until we die. Why? Because of greed. No, not today, I don't feel it. Okay, that is good. Sure. So, who actually says we can only go for one of them, right? If you've never seen the money that you earn with this, and keep in mind... Oh, wait. But if you've never seen the money that you earn with this, get ready. Okay, it's not permanent, right? Okay, it will not be as good, but you'll see the moment it pops off and keeps on going. Like, do you see how much money it already is? Isn't that completely ridiculous? We need 39 multicast, we have that. Perfect. 42 the answer to life. Now we will give this multicast. You are the next one I'll work on. Maybe I can get cooldown going, that would be good. You get sold, you get sold, you get sold, you get sold. I'll just sell it. Like, let's not put the guy back in. We just got, you know, casually 500,000 HP. Totally fine. Totally normal. Do I need... Oh, cooldown is what I wanted, right? Let's see if we can find it, because that would be perfect. Okay, shiny is always good. If we get something interesting. Cool. Income is probably the best one. We don't really need income anymore. But you never know how long we'll use this, right? Okay, healing, sure. Why not? That made a big difference. Maybe the teardrop potion? No, but rules. Also nice. Cooldown. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Otherwise, it always highlights it in the shop, and it gets really annoying for me. How deep is my greed? I mean, not, oh, I should have bought the one potion. Not that much. Like, yes, it is very deep, but not that much. Copy potion. Copy bara. Perfect. Yeah, do you see that copy shop? And for that one, it's really important that you have a cleaned out inventory, otherwise it gets weird. Okay, let's go for the cooldown. We have enough money left over, I feel like, right? We have like a little bit of money. Perfect. But if we are this lucky now, shouldn't I just do this? Dude, but that is actually so stupid. Like, I can't believe that right now, but I'll do it. We'll find the cooldown in the shop. Or after we are done with the multicast, I'll put the cooldown in. I'm so gonna get bursted by a debuff build. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my god, we actually got... I always call that the teardrop potion. So what we want to do now is... Why do I roll like this? We want to go for a special shop. And we need to look for something good. Oh. Debuffs. Ouch. Now, the good thing is... We are earning a little bit of money. You know, just a little bit. You barely notice it. Tiny bit. A fraction of a bit. Sadly, we can't get a long one anymore, because that only works when you overheal. Like, let's say you have 10,000 HP and this heals for 30,000. It will be triple the bar. Like, one, then another one, then another one. So you can actually cover the enemy HP with that, which is kind of funny. Okay, so you got your... I'll do this one now. I'm not gonna gamble on it. We'll keep you. I don't need you anymore. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Do I need appearance? You know what? I'll keep one of them, just in case there is something that I want to do. Dude, how many lucky rolls can one man have? That is insane. Let's give that to this guy, right? I think he earned it. We literally only need one triple potion. And we are set for life. Did I change something? I'll click it again. Like, I don't know if I selected something else. I mean, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. We don't care about a little bit of gold. Like, we have so much gold, we don't need it. Sure, buddy. And now watch this. In case you have never seen that. The first time I saw it, I was like, no way. You can't be serious. Now, the one thing we haven't seen is cooldown, okay? That is a bit annoying. It is not that important. But we really want it. Because the earlier they trigger, the more HP we get out of them. After that, they're either way permanent. Should we go for poison? I would like to have 8 poison. The reason is, some of these fights, they can only be won by poison. Sure. I'll think about something what we do with that. We don't need that anymore. Okay, rolls. Cooldown. Poison. Luck, because we don't need it. You're still not done. Do you understand how many of them I have to do? Yeah, I'll take the income. You see, this is the dex. There's never enough money in this world. More multicast? Yeah, let's pull it to 5. Like, we don't need it. You know what? Stop taunting me. Beautiful. Ooh, what are you doing? Simple curses. Gain 2 random potions for each unique debuff you have. Oh, interesting. Very interesting, I like it. How much HP do we have, by the way? Is it 3 million? Almost 4 million. I think the answer is yes. Now, in case you're wondering, but Dex, how do we lose this? Right? Because you're just out healing them. The shield bills. It's always, every single time, going back to the shield bills. Where's my ball? That's a weird question to ask. There we go. You get sold. You get sold, you get sold, you get sold. I will probably turn this into a 3-star and just give them their cooldown. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, we have so much gold, right? You should think that we get the shops that I need all the time, but we don't, and that is the issue. Perfect. You're almost done. So ironically, now I kind of wished you could select at which shops it stops. I know this is a really, like, money issue to have. I understand that, but, you know. That one is actually worth a lot of money. Wait, we didn't even kill the guy with poison, right? How did that not... Ouch. But how did that not happen? I would have assumed we killed a guy with poison, because 8 poison is quite a bit. Is 8 poison not enough? You know what? Let's turn it 9. Okay, that could be a lucky roll. Why? The guy, why? This is not worth it. Instant triggers. We don't actually need that today. Though it would be a way to deal with the cooldown issue that we turn all of them dark. I got the dark potions in case I decide I want to go for it, but I don't think we'll go for it. 10. Perfect. Cooldown. Do you understand how much money I'm burning with one roll? I mean, it depends on when it shows up, but this is a ridiculous amount. Oh my god, finally. Okay, I will give you the cooldown. Maybe we don't need the cooldown. You know what? Let's get rid of it. We can do this on our own. Would it have been easier? Yeah. Do we care? No. Good. Good talk. 2.2. Yeah, I would say we just got unlucky, right? But now they will show up left and right. You know what? You're dark. You're dark. Now I want the cooldown back. That is a shield build, but it's a weak shield build, luckily. But they have infinite damage. Oh god, it's a baby build. Okay. Honestly, huge respect. Right, 600 rating. That is huge respect. And there's our poison kicking in, but it just gets these little builds, you know? And that is actually not what we are after. Oh, we got 30 points. Nice. Beautiful. Couldn't kill us. I'll keep you here, and we'll move all of the potions up. You can't use the duplication potion, by the way, on the potions, the pots in the shop. Like that you just copy the cooldown. Have you noticed, by the way, how many 3-star potions we have seen? Alright, you were the star of the show. I totally forgot about that. Seriously, buddy? Bucko? Cooldown. Ah, we don't need that. That's 1.2 seconds, that is perfect. 2 of them are now finished, there's only 1 left, and then we will just skip forward until we get beat by the first build. Which I'm honestly really curious about to see how long it will take for that to happen. Oh, you got the crit. Not a big deal. Cooldown. And this will be our highest revenue fight here. The only way to still top that would be we fight a build that beats us. Like a shield build, you know, because that is like the max length fight pretty much. I mean, I could go for the... Nah, we don't start doing this. It's not enough damage to burst them. Like certain things they get through, if you have the start of combat trigger, get through before the shield even triggers. So that is one way to beat them. But for this you need a ridiculous amount. Okay, good. That should be fine. I love how our healing is also so much, right? It's not just that we have so much HP, but this thing has 50,000 healing, each trigger, So per second, that's 500,000 HP. And the poison's doing work. Love it. I need just a tiny bit more cooldown, and we only skip forward. Look at what's going on, by the way. Do you see that? We have 8 million HP. More poison. At this point, I would actually like to get a little bit more poison. Like, maybe 100 in total. Okay, that's ambitious. We have seen so many 3-star potions. You know what? Let's also give it a bit of damage. Oh, you get that right now. Yeah, 180. That is cute. Honestly, the damage is... Like, I shouldn't have done that. Because the damage will do nothing to the shield builds for which we want to use the poison, right? So the only build that it works against are those that don't run a shield build. And those are not the ones we want to be strong against. There was a time where we needed that cooldown. Feels good, right? Come on, bit of poison. No, is this what we settle with? Okay, let's go. I will just fast forward now. Cute. Cute. Yeah, but do you notice how fast the fights are now? Oh! Why is it actually so fast? I know we deal 360 damage, but times 6. Their name is Titty. That's Booba in German. You know, it's like a pet name for it. Actually, it's also in English. What am I talking about? In English, I think you would use the Y. In German, you don't use the Y at the end for, like, cute names. That's why I said German. Or I guess why it was on my mind. How did you get this far? That is impressive, honestly. Oh. You have 200,000 damage. Times 2? Times 2. Yeah, we sadly can't out... Nice. Nice. We sadly can't out-heal that. But we have a little bit of money. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget like, subscribe. See you next time. Okay, we'll do the Okie Schmoky fight. I don't think the fight is that interesting. That's why I usually avoid it with a heal build. Because you'll notice, we pretty much deal the burn damage that we have in health with a little bit of extra because of the healing, but the burn damage gets so high after it gets through our armor that it pretty much like goes like, you know? I mean, first it will be like this. I give it at most like 1 second and we are dead the moment our shield is gone. Watch this. Oh. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. You know what? We just healed for pretty much 8 million with the shield, but the shield is not that high. That is respectable.